Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. In today's video we are going to be getting up to various bits in the garden, a few bits in the kitchen, and I thought I'd just take you along to show you some of the things I've been doing. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I've just got back from swimming with the children and I'm now just going to make up a quick sterilising solution because I've got to rack off the wine from last week. So to make up my sterilising solution, I'm just crushing some Candon tablets and adding them to some warm water. So I'm just cleaning out my next demijohn. Actually, I'm just going to give it a wash with some soapy water first. As we have had some building work going on and things, and it's been in storage for a while, so it might be quite dusty. So I'm also going to sterilise my siphoning tube, both of these. So as you can see, here is my wine. This is after 1 week. If you can just see all that sediment down, still quite cloudy. The fermentation has definitely slowed down a lot. It's just about to pop there, I think. There it goes. So I'm going to move this over to where I've got my fresh demijohn and we will start racking it off. Just be careful that you've rinsed out all your tubes and things when you've sterilised them, just to make sure there's none of the sterilising solution still in there. And make sure your tube is fully in and get siphoning. Here goes. Whew, pretty good actually. Still quite, it's strong. But actually that tastes like it's going to come out okay at the moment. I think I'm quite pleased with that so far. It tastes okay. These little taps on the end are really useful because you can just turn it off rather than getting stuff everywhere, especially when you're bottling it. Okay, and then we'll put our airlock on and we'll leave that for another week or so before we rack it off again. So that will now be left for another week before I do it again. If I just show you, there it is. What I'm going to do is clean up the other one, and the sterilising solution that I've got left over, I'll give all that a sterilise anyway when I've done all of that. And I will then show you what happens next. It's looking much clearer, I have to say. So for the rest of the day, we've got Hannah's got a football tournament today. What else have we got to do? Oh, we've got the dentist. It's a new dentist that we're visiting. I dread to think how much that's going to cost. And then I'm heading back here. We went strawberry picking last night. It was lovely. We haven't got any in the garden this year. I'm hoping to build it up for next year, but certainly we haven't got enough in the garden this year. So we picked a load of those yesterday and I'm going to make some jam hopefully, although it is really, really, really hot today, so I don't know if I want to be making jam when it's absolutely boiling, but we'll see. The kitchen is in the north side of the house, so it does keep quite cool. And yeah. Didn't mean to show you, look at this. This is the sediment that was left in the back, in the bottom of the container.
So as you can see right here, I've got some onions. These are autumn sown onions and they've all finished. I haven't got many onions this year. We had a patch over there of spring sown ones, but we needed to turn that area into something else. So we had to harvest them really early. But these ones are ready to harvest and they're looking pretty good. So I'm going to start by harvesting them. I have to say, I've found autumn sown onions. I have much more success with them, and I think it's because at my previous plot I used to get onion rot. So before the onion rot could actually set in, I was able to harvest them. So yeah, I'm really sold on autumn sowing. Here you go. You look at that compared to the size of my hand. That's not bad. I'll see if I can find the variety. There's only a couple of varieties, aren't there, from autumn sown? But yeah, really pleased with that. A few have gone to seed, so we'll eat those first. So I want to just say I've grown all of these onions with permaculture principles in mind. They're growing under an ornamental cherry tree. I've got some potatoes in there, I've got some onions, I've got various flowers, I've got some herbs over that side, I've got tomatoes and peppers over there. So I'm kind of just growing it all in here. Next year though, this is going to be a flower border. I'm wanting to create a long flower border here, but certainly this year it seems to have worked. This was where there was loads of old compost and things, so I think that's helped everything here. So I'll carry on harvesting and I'll get back to you in a moment. There's lots of things buzzing around me. The horseflies are horrendous this year. So not a huge crop, but it's enough. That will do us for the next sort of, I don't know, the next month or so. Some of them, just looking, this one's feeling a little bit soft looking at it. We have had some rain recently, so but I've done absolutely nothing to these onions. I've just left them. I mean, some are a little bit smaller. There's some really good sized ones as well. So yeah. Onions. I've got some garlic to get now. That's not great either, but I've just realised it's the bees buzzing around me. After the salvias, I grew these from seed. No, not salvias, they're clary sage. And the bees are loving them. As you can see, everything in this bed behind me, whilst I'm here, has either been grown by seed from me or self-seeded. I haven't done very much to it, so in fact I'll spin you around. So down here again I've got Sweet Rocket and Honesty. I've got a pepper plant there. I've also got parsley that I've let go to seed because if you have a look here, whoops, Here is the Amimagus. Love Amimagus. And just to the side is the parsley. And look, isn't that going to look amazing with all the feverfew tucked in there? Some sunflowers. These are from saved seed from previous plants. I've got some peas in here. They've been quite tough this year. We've had it so dry. Got some zinnias. What else have we got in here? A very tiny pumpkin plant that's not looking too happy. What else have we got? Oh, a very tiny Amimagus. It wasn't very happy, and some rather lovely. I'm just going all the way up there. Hollyhocks. A salvia, clary sage, salvia, tomato, pepper. The garlic's just there. Obviously, all the oriental opium poppies that self-seed everywhere. So yeah, this entire border is going to become sort of a lovely long sort of perennial and annual border. I want to walk up and just be immersed in lots of flowers. It's not too bad at the moment, but it's a work in progress. Right, I need to get on with dealing with these onions. Just stopping by this little pepper chili plant. I think it's a chili that I've just plonked on some steps. There are so many flowers coming on this. I'm hoping it's going to be a really good year for peppers and chilies. We shall see. Just have a look at this as well. I love, 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 love Alchemilla mollis. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And until next time, bye.